Hello and welcome to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany. Woo! Let's dive into the message coming forward for you today. I'm using a microphone. Guys, I just bought this. It was only like $50 off Amazon, and I'm like, do you know what? Since I've been using my phone for these videos, let's see if I could get a inexpensive mic to up the quality just like a little bit. So hopefully it works. Hopefully it's not all muffled. We're just gonna dive into the message. I feel like maybe I shouldn't. Hold on. Okay, I feel like that's going to be better so that like if I move, like it doesn't anyways. Let me know if you even noticed a difference. You might not even notice a difference, but let's dive into the message here. Okay, so before we dive into the message, this message is not going to be for everybody, okay? So please do use your discernment. I actually want to make a video about discernment, especially with messages like this that I'm about to give, because this is definitely a love message coming through. Woo! And it's an exciting message. However, again, this is not going to be for everybody. So discernment is really, really key and really important, okay? But this message here, if this message is for you, so the first three cards coming forward, we have, well, actually the first card that came out was the Eight of Wands, but then the three cards after that, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. When these cards came out, I was like, snap, 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 snaps. I was like, okay, whoever this message is for, like, woo! I just have full body chills. It's this message of, first and foremost, you are really sitting in your power right now. There's an energy of you really sitting in your power, or it's kind of like when this transpires, when this comes in for you, you are really sitting in your power, if that makes sense. Not that you're not sitting in your power right now. I feel like if this message is for you, you are, and we're human at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's perfect. We're gonna have our ups, we're gonna have our downs. I actually had some low moments this morning. I was crying a lot, and then I journaled, I meditated, I recentered back in the heart space. I'm like, Brittany, you're good. You're good. You have so much to be grateful for, you know. But I was out of my power a little bit this morning, and you know what? That's okay. We're human at the end of the day. So, you know, you don't need to be perfect. I just want to make that very clear, because there is no such thing. But the energy that you are exuding right now, like the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles to be coming out, first of all, it's this divine feminine energy. We all have feminine and masculine energies within us, okay? So this is not gender specific, but there's definitely divine, this is, if you identify as a divine feminine or whatever, there's this energy of like you really sitting, like, I want to say, like in your throne, like wearing your crown, your woo. And I also want to speak to the strength and resilience that you exude, and the compassion that you exude. I feel like if this message is for you, yeah, there's this energy about you. I want to talk about this loving energy too. I'm actually seeing the Queen of Cups in my mind's eye. That card didn't come forward, but I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. It's this energy of this nurturing energy, this grounded energy. I feel like there's so many facets to you. You know how to have boundaries for yourself. You know how to have compassion. You exude this loving and nurturing energy. There's also this magnetism about you, okay, with the Queen of Wands. It's like there's this energy of you being magnetic. I feel like your energy is magnetic. People are probably just naturally really, really drawn to you. Queen of Pentacles is also somebody who's grounded, so grounded, nurturing, stable. I also want to talk about just a little side message here too. It feels like when it comes to business / career, ooh, I have chills. There's an energy of things like picking up for you, things starting to get better. You might even be a business owner or like own your own business, work for yourself. You don't have to be, okay? But it just feels like things are really like coming together for you in a really, really beautiful way. It's also giving Phoenix rising energy. So with the Eight of Wands coming forward first, what I'm getting from this, know that things are moving forward for you. And it feels like things are moving forward for you in more ways than one, is something that I want to talk about first and foremost. Things are moving forward for you in a really positive direction in more ways than one. Again, the main message here is a love message, so I'm going to get into that in a moment. But first and foremost, the energy coming forward, the energy you're exuding is, and roses might be significant. Okay, I feel called to say that. Roses might be significant for you. Ooh, I have chills. The energy is so beautiful. Know that things are really, it's like there's a lot to look forward to. You have a lot to look forward to is the energy coming forward here. And then this card came forward next, which is not traditional in tarot, but it reads, you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. It's like, know that things are moving in a really beautiful in a really beautiful direction. There's a lot of exciting things on the horizon. I also feel called to say, like, if this message is for you, you're probably very spiritual. You're probably on the path less traveled. Yeah, I'm getting a very spiritual energy here, okay? You probably, yeah, deeply connected with your intuition. You probably are walking the road less traveled. You've probably also, I have chills as I'm feeling into this too. You've probably experienced things in life, like you've experienced the depths of hell. You've probably experienced some sadness, loss, grief. I feel like you really know what it feels like to like you've been through some shit, for lack of a better word, and that you've alchemized that. What you've been through has taught you so much, and you are who you are because of everything you've been through. There's this energy about you where it's like you exude so much wisdom, and it's because of what you've experienced in this life. But instead of like allowing it to taint you, you've risen. It's like rising, phoenix rising from the ashes again, is like the energy that I'm really getting here. So I also feel called to say, I'm seeing like a turning point. Like, oh, I have chills. Things are really starting to turn. You actually might start seeing this already. You might have been seeing some of this already. And it's going to start small, you know, it's not necessarily everything at once, but there's an energy of like things are turning for you, and you might be seeing 444 is significant too, maybe even seeing fours, just angel numbers in general, but I feel called specifically to say four, and twos. Anyways, now I just want to say more numbers because anyways, but there's this energy of like there's some clues. There might have been some clues that things are taking a turn for the better, and if not yet, know that that is coming in. That is coming in. That is coming forward. Okay, so now let's get on to this love message that's coming forward for you as well here. There's an energy here. So we have the Three of Swords and Nine of Cups coming forward next. Then we have the Eight of Cups and Death coming forward. And it feels like specifically when it comes to love, there's walking away from, maybe you needed to walk away from something, you needed to walk away from something, or there's an energy of walking away from the past situations, from past heartbreak, from past hurt. With the Death card, I feel like you're really closing out really, really big cycles when it comes to love, just in general, really big cycles when it comes to love. This is really, really big. What you're moving through, ooh, chills, what you're moving through right now, I'm seeing you in a chrysalis. So there might be this energy specifically when it comes to love. You might be challenged in some sort of way. There might be this energy of, yeah, something challenging you when it comes to your love life. And again, this is a collective reading, so this is going to be different for different people, but there's an energy of challenge here. But as a result of what you're going through right now, it's like I'm seeing you in a chrysalis. Know that there's a lot that's shifting and changing that you might not be able to see currently. There's a lot shifting and changing that you might not be able to see, and it is a painful process. And it's this energy of like maybe you're just so focused on it's a painful process. It's like that's all you can really see right now. It's like you can't see the shift that's happening because it's like you're just focused on the pain, if that makes sense. But know that like what you're moving through right now is, it's like leaving behind, woo, chills on. It's making me emotional. It feels like when it comes to love and relationships, like you haven't had it easy. There's this energy of like it's been really challenging, it's been really difficult for you. You've probably been through your fair share of I want to say like toxic, even like abusive relationships is coming to mind, and I'm not trying to throw that word around, but it feels like you are somebody who has been taken advantage of in the past. I feel like you have such a big heart that you've attracted people that really have like taken advantage of that. And you didn't know your worth in the past. So how can other people see your worth if you don't see it within yourself? And you're giving off this energy now, going back to the queens all coming out at the beginning, right? It's like you're really starting to understand your worth now in a way you haven't before. I'm seeing like a butterfly. And it's like you're really starting to see the value that you bring. It's this energy of like, I'm not going to give and give and give anymore to receive because I don't need to. I don't need to prove myself. And because you have these new boundaries for yourself, it's like people are not able to take advantage of you because you're recalling your power. It's like you're calling your power back. So know that you are leaving, you are closing out. Oh, and this feels like bigger than you guys. This feels like closing out a really big cycle for your lineage. Like your ancestors right now are like cheering you on. And again, this is really making me emotional here. I feel like there's heavy emotion, especially again, like the Three of Swords coming out. You should be so proud of yourself. I feel like the strength that you exude and the resilience that you exude is like immense, because I feel like whatever you've walked away from the past has required a lot of strength and a lot of courage, and it was not easy, but you did that shit. And as a result of doing that, you're breaking cycles not only for yourself but like for your lineage. Like it ends with you is the energy that I'm getting here. And with the Nine of Cups coming forward too, it feels like you are walking away from this pain and you are walking toward like your happy ever after. Oh, I have chills, you guys. You're walking toward your dream come true. And this is why I say this is not for everybody, okay? This is for you if you've been on this path of healing, and you know what I'm saying when I say closing out cycles, and you've been really working hard on building your confidence, building your self-worth. If that makes sense, this is not me saying like, yeah, I just want to like a little disclaimer there. But you are walking toward your fairy tale ending is the energy I'm getting from this. And fairy tale doesn't mean perfect, right? Nothing is perfect, but there's this energy of happy ever after that I really feel, happy ever after energy is coming forward here. Then we have the Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups that came out back to back to back. And I was like, woo, baby, we got 555 coming out. So fives are all indicative of change, which again, I feel like just confirms what I was just saying. It's this energy of like walking away from the old. But these cards are heavy. It's like there's sadness, there's loss, there's grief, there's an energy of disappointment, there's energy of potentially separation with somebody here. There's an energy of being left out in the cold. And it feels like you might be in this space of like limbo is almost what I'm saying, is almost what I'm feeling into right now for some of you. This energy of, yeah, limbo, grief, sadness, walking away from the old. And again, it's like that in the chrysalis, it's painful. It's painful to move through this. But as a result of moving through this, you are transforming. You are transforming the energy surrounding love. And know that you are attracting in, woo, the cards coming forward next year, you are attracting something in that's lasting. So the next cards coming forward here is interesting. This particular message is not going to be for everybody, but for some of you, this is giving divine counterpart energy. And it's this energy of like, you might be in separation with your divine counterpart right now. And this is also why I say this is not for everybody. This is not me saying like you're in separation with a toxic ex and they're going to come back, because no, I don't support that. But there is this energy of separation for some of you. And it feels like the separation was necessary for the divine masculine here. We have the King of Swords coming out with the Tower. It feels like this separation was a really, really big learning lesson and tower moment specifically for this divine masculine. I feel like you walking away, this separation was needed for this masculine energy here to wake up. Woo, the chills. Like this is a wake up call for them. This is a wake up call for them. You staying and accepting less than what you deserve was not giving them the space needed to wake up. So there's an energy here, like your divine masculine is waking up right now. Like your absence was necessary. It's like a wake up call. I'm hearing wake up call. Alarm bells are going off. Well, alarm bells are going off, you guys. If this message is for you, and I have chills. I really feel like this masculine energy is really waking up to what they could potentially lose. Oh, I have full body chills. And I feel like this separation was necessary for this wake up to happen, which I want to acknowledge is not easy. Again, going back to what I was saying before, like you walking away from something, you choosing yourself. It's really hard to do that, especially when you know the person you're with is like your person. It's like you might have this intuitive knowing, this deep knowing, and it can be really hard to walk away from that when you know that it's your person, because we're human. We want to like, you're my person. I want to fight for it to work. I want to fight for it to work. But if you were accepting less than what you deserve, there was no space for this masculine energy to grow. And for some of you too, just by like you walking away from relationships that weren't serving you, you're making space for like a new energy to come in. This is not going to be like an old person, like somebody from the past for all of you. This is going to be a completely new energy for some of you, but I'm seeing like 80%. So if this is finding you and this message is for you, I feel like 80% of you, there's a sense of like separation that's occurring currently. And then for 20% of you, it's like just walking away from old past cycles to make space for like a whole new energy to come forward here. Somebody that maybe you've never met before. But just know if you are in separation, your divine, like the divine masculine, again, this is not gender specific. Okay. I'm talking about energies here, but this masculine energy is waking up. Oh, I have chills, you guys. ooh, I have chills. It's like they're starting to see the light. They're really starting to see the truth. With the King of Swords, it's about truth. And I feel like the Tower, it's like kaboom. They really needed this to really start seeing the truth. But the King of Swords is also like very much so in their mind. So you might be dealing with someone who's like in their mind a little bit too much, somebody who overthinks, who struggles with really listening and following their heart. It's giving yin and yang energy, but know that they're waking up. They're waking up to the connection that the two of you really have here. Okay, then we have, woo, woo, after this wake up call, woo, we have the Three of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Cups. Okay, so let's dive into this energy here. With this wake up call, it's like the King of Cups, your divine masculine. Again, we got a heavy feminine energy coming out first. Now we have a heavy masculine energy coming out now. And it's this energy of coming forward with romantic offer. Okay, Knight of Cups is like coming forward with a romantic offer, coming forward with a romantic, I want to say like a gesture, extending an olive branch. And it's really like them coming out as the king, like King of Swords, King of Cups. There's emotional maturity here, like somebody who's stepped up. Like there's a wake up call. It's like, okay, I finally understand who I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with a queen, for lack of a better word, and again, this is not gender specific here, but I'm dealing with a queen here. I'm dealing with, and I need to show up as a king. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Woo, I have chills. And it's like they're again, this wake up call, this maturity that is transpiring through this separation. And this person is coming forward with an offer of stability. Okay, with the 10 of Pentacles here, this person knows now that they want to build with you. They want to build a life with you. It's like there's no more running, there's no more hiding from their emotions, because I feel like this person might have, because there's so much in their mind, there's this fear within them, this hiding from their emotions. It's like they needed to rise, and this catalyst, this separation acted as a catalyst which was needed in order for them to rise. And if this is not separation for some of you, this could just be, if this is a new person coming in, just know that spirit, like your divine masculine is going through a wake up call right now. It's like they're waking up, they're moving through, they're maturing, and they're needing to emotionally mature and understand their emotions so that they could come in with this solid offer. With the Three of Cups coming out too, it just feels like there's going to be celebration coming forward for you guys. You're going to be celebrating together, and it's this energy of deep friendship too. I feel like the two of you, there's this energy of friendship, which is really beautiful, right? That's what you want. You want to have a deep friendship with your person, your partner. And then the last card's coming forward. We have the Six of Swords, the Empress, woo, and the Star. Yes. So again, the Empress is the card of the divine feminine, the card of receiving. So it's this energy of just sitting in this energy, the cards that came forward first, right? The Queen's coming forward first. It's like, know who you are, know what you bring to the table, know your value. You're sitting here focused on what you have going on for you, because back to what I was saying at the beginning, there's a lot going on for you right now, like just outside of love too. So there's just this message of like, it might be really difficult with what you're going through right now, but focus your energy on what's going right for you right now, because I feel like there's a lot of things going right for you right now. And if you're not seeing that right now, know that things are about to come in. It's like there's forward movement in all areas of your life. So just because something might be lacking, for lack of a better word, don't focus all your energy on that. Focus on what's going good for you, because there's a lot in motion for you right now. Okay, there's a lot of beautiful things in motion for you, and as a result of just like focusing on that, like the stars are aligning, the future is bright. Know that your masculine energy is coming. This divine masculine is coming forward here, especially with the Six of Swords. This could be indicative of communication, but also like movement to calmer waters. I feel like this divine masculine is making their way in. And then at the bottom of the deck, you guys, we have the Lovers coming forward, and then I split the deck to the Six of Wands. Ooh, and noticing the Wheel of Fortune underneath that. So it just really feels like with the Lovers, this is just confirmation of like this divine union. And Six of Wands is very much so about being valued, being seen, also like success in other areas as well. But I feel like this masculine energy coming forward is finally going to like see you for what you are. And I feel like they struggled with that before, because they struggle to fully see themselves. A person can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves. And this masculine energy needed this wake up call. So don't worry. This is in the hands of Spirit. Spirit is like, they're going through it right now. now is the energy. They're going through it right now. Focus on you, because there's a lot going right for you right now. And the more you focus on what's going right for you right now, the more magnetic you're going to be, the sooner you're going to call them back in, if that makes sense. And it's like focusing on what's going right for you because it brings you joy, not because you want them to come back. That's a tainted energy. Of course you want them to come back, and there's it makes sense for, like, of course you're going to long for them. Like, that's all natural, especially because of this connection that you guys do have here. But just know that by really diving into, like, I want to say, like, creation, like, there's a lot going for you right now. Just by really focusing your energy in on that, it's just going to make you more magnetic, and it's going to draw them in even sooner. And then with the Wheel of Fortune, this just feels like very destined. Know that the wheel is turning in your favor. Okay. So those are the cards that came out initially. I'm actually, and the deck, this deck is the Modern Witch Tarot deck. I know that you guys ask sometimes, by Lisa Sturl. That's what it looks like. I'm actually going to pull a little bit more tarot from the Light Seers Tarot, just to see if there's any other messages that want to come forward here. This one is by Chris Ann. Okay. So let's see. Do a little shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Okay, so Spirit, can we get any other messages from the tarot that might want to come forward today? And then I'm going to pull an oracle card to close the reading. Anything else? Yeah, the Chariot. Okay, yeah. And then the Six of Swords again. Again, there's like incoming. There's movement forward here. Oh, beautiful confirmation. Okay. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more. Anything else, Spirit, that wants to come forward? I don't want to lose you now. I'm staring right at the other half of me. Na, 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 na. That song's coming through too. So again, I feel like this divine masculine, you guys, like they're really starting to feel this. They're really starting to feel this. Yeah. They're Tower, Seven of Swords. They're I feel like they're, yeah, Queen of Wands. Okay. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Okay, so the cards coming forward, the Chariot coming forward first, you guys, which is just about, again, there's movement forward. And again, I feel like there's movement forward in more ways than one. But specifically when it comes to love here, there's movement in a positive direction. There's overcoming obstacles here. Then we have the 10 of Wands coming out with the 10 of Cups. So such beautiful confirmation. Like 10 and 10 is very indicative of cycles closing, new cycles beginning. And it's this energy of like this heavy energy is closing out, like the old cycles in love here that are no longer. It's like letting go of this baggage, releasing this, and know that you're opening up to the 10 of Cups energy. This is like your happy ever after energy. This is love, family, marriage. So just such beautiful confirmation. There's massive shift and change happening. Two of Pentacles coming forward next. It just feels like things are balancing out. It's like there needed to be a shift in this dynamic. There needed to be a shift when it comes to love, surrounding the energy of love, and that shift is occurring. So allow it to occur. Seven of Cups coming out could be indicative of a lack of clarity, which might be where you're in right now. It's like this sense of confusion. Why is this happening? But I also want to talk about like dreaming. Your divine masculine, I think, is just really thinking about you guys. Like, again, like the Tower. Ooh, yeah, the Seven of Swords. There's this message of like that your masculine energy is in their head. They're confused. This is weighing heavy on them, you guys. Take this as your confirmation. Like this is weighing heavy on them. Underneath that, look at, we have the Four of Wands, we have the Knight of Swords, we have the Page of Cups, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Like they do want to come in. They do want to come in. 2 on the timer as I'm saying that here. So just further confirmation that they are making their way toward you. It's weighing heavy on them. They're in the midst of this wake-up call currently whenever this message is finding you. Then we have the Three of Cups, the Empress, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands coming forward again. So it's this energy of like just sitting in this Empress energy. Again, just this energy that you're exuding. Splitting the deck to the Queen of Wands here as well. It's like, and we have the Queen of Pentacles coming out underneath that. So just like the Queen, yes, coming out. Like keep doing you. You have a lot going on for you right now. And by being in this energy, you are attracting in this new offer. You are attracting in a solid offer. And with the Three of Cups, there's going to be a lot of, again, it's a celebratory energy coming forward for you. So beautiful confirmation with the other tarot deck here. I'm going to close the reading on an oracle message. Spirit, is there any final message that would like to come through for the viewer of this? I want to pull this card out. What's this? I don't want to lose you now. I'm staring right at the other half of me. Da 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 da. Okay, so Okay, so some of you guys with the all tied up card and the deceit card, there's this energy here of maybe being in your head, too, like you're too in your head about the situation. There's an energy of like letting this go, which is easier said than done. Like I get it, like genuinely, I understand. But sometimes like we can get stuck in these cycles of like, why me? I mean, I'm even noticing the Four of Cups as I say that. Like, look at how she's like hunched over, she's frustrated, but she's not even noticing this like offer that's coming here, right? She's just upset at all of these like missed, quote unquote, missed opportunities. But it's like that occurred because there's something even better waiting. So it's like, how can you get out of your head right now? How can you get out of like the woe is me, like it never works out for me? Like, this is your confirmation that things are working out for you. This is your confirmation that you have made so many shifts energetically surrounding love. It is going to be different this time. Like, if you're really focused on the healing and everything I said before, it is going to be different. Just reflect on all the shifts that you've made. How can it not be different? You know what I'm saying? And splitting the deck to yin and yang, 22 might be significant, twos might be significant, but splitting the deck to yin and yang, it's like, trust me, like this is giving yin and yang energy, like divine counterpart energy. Splitting the deck to attachment, it's like needing to let go of this attachment, needing to let go of it, needing to work out right here, right now. It's like redirect your energy onto what is going well for you, because again, there's a lot going for you right now. Okay, don't waste out on what's going well for you because you're putting too much energy into what's not going well for you, when really like it is going well for you. You just can't see it right now. It's this energy of like below the surface. We have the walking away card coming out, the adjacent possibilities card coming out, and the seventh chakra card coming out, Archangel Uriel. So I actually feel called to read these three that like popped out here. So I'm going to start with the walking away card, number 27. So let's see. This card shows someone walking away from an existing situation. She is closing the gate behind her and is walking into a misty, unknown future. This card upright reveals that it could be time for you to make a similar decision. There may be something that you're finished with, perhaps a career goal, a relationship, or a long-term experience of any kind. The familiarity of the situation may be enticing, but you're now ready to look at your options on the open road ahead. In reality, an important new beginning is at hand. This card also indicates that now would be a good time to let go of an old habit, emotional pattern, or false belief. No matter how deeply ingrained a negative pattern may be, you now have the power to release it and move on to a freer, healthier way of thinking and relating to yourself and others. Whether it's in the inner or outer worlds, this card is telling you that you have the readiness and resources to walk away from old and move forward now. So again, it's like walking away from the situation. Like, I know it might be difficult right now when like, if you have an inner knowing that this is meant to be your person, or maybe you feel love's coming in for you, it can be hard to walk away from like the old situation, but take this as your sign to like just walk away from what was, because even if like you know that this is your person, you still want to walk away from the old energy, because the old energy, you weren't getting what you needed. Do you know what I'm saying? You weren't getting what you deserved. It's like, why long for that back? It's like what you're really longing for is the potential of what this person can be. Give them the space to step into that potential. Give them the time to step into that potential. And in the meantime, focus on what's ahead. Okay. So take this as your time to like release, let go, surrender. Again, easier said than done. I want to affirm that. It's also number 27 on here. And I also noticed it was like 2707 as I said that. So like 27 might be significant for you, maybe sevens, maybe twos. Okay. Next, adjacent possibility, number 24. Many unconsidered options. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion about which course to take, the adjacent possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options, and it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward motion. In terms of your goals, this card could indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't thought of, a connection you haven't tapped into, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suited to you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take new and different action now. So again, it's this energy of know that there's so many options, there's so many doors. Things might not go the way you think you want them to go, but they are going the way they're meant to go. So it's again walking away from the old and opening your mind to a different perspective, different ways of being. And the last card coming forward here, number 41, we have 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So I'm going to find that here. And spirit, connections, intuition, and inspiration. The beautiful angel Uriel, also called the fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal crown vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your 7th energy center, which is called the crown chakra and is located at the top of your head. This card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness. So allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. Now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from spirit is great, and whether it's the presence of an ascended master, a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. They even open you to the Akashic records, the storehouse of all information. This connection is open now, and you will find that your own spirit and the spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. Okay, so again, I feel like this is for a really spiritual collective. So, and I have full body chills as I'm saying that. So regardless of what you're moving through right now, this is a call to like reconnect with yourself, reconnect with your intuition, reconnect with the divine. Pour your energy into what's in front of you, because it feels like there's a lot blossoming. Okay, like there's a lot of beautiful abundance blossoming for you. Don't focus your energy on lack. And it feels like, again, with love, there might be a sense of lack, for lack of a better word, but just know that things are actually working out below the surface in ways that you can't see right now. So expect the unexpected. Know that things are working out for you. This is your sign that your divine masculine is going through it right now. Whether you've met them already or you haven't, they're being prepared to rise and step up for you. Let spirit take care of it. It's out of your hands. Focus on what you can focus on, and where you should be focusing your energy onto, because it feels like there's a lot of beautiful things ahead and at hand. So try to divert your energy there. Again, you're human at the end of the day. Let yourself feel your emotions, but don't get stuck in that, okay? I'm sending you so much love. Check out my other content, you guys. I've got lots of other content on here. I have a whole self-love series. I have sit-down videos where I talk about spirituality and stuff like that as well. I don't only post readings, so check that out if you're interested in other stuff from me. Follow me on my other social medias. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Like the video, share the video. It really does help out the channel. I love you so much. If you made it to the end, give me a rainbow. Give me a rainbow in the comments if you made it to the end. I love to see who actually makes it to the end of the video, because excuse me, most people don't make it to the end, which is okay. I trust that people will get what they need to get from the video, even if it's just within the first 5 seconds. But I'm sending you so much love, you guys. Until next time, bye.